Hey people, voice talking to you, and today we're checking out something really different. This is Ambrosia Sky. It's made by Soft Rains Studios. They haven't put out a whole lot that I could find, but this game reminded me a lot of like Viscera Cleanup Detail, Powerwash Simulator, but mixed with like the sci-fi survival aspects of something along the lines of Abiotic Factor, maybe, or even Mycopunk, sort of. So we are this lady right here. I believe her name is Dahlia, and we are a deep space disaster response specialist. So effectively, what we do is when something terrible happens, we go in. I think we're independent, like we're part of some sort of semi-mystical organization that goes in and figures out what's wrong and puts the dead to rest, and then cleans up after and destroys whatever caused all these deaths. So our job is to go into this place out on the rings of Saturn. I believe it's a bunch of clustered space stations stuck together that has been overtaken by this terrifying alien fungus that can like adapt to its surroundings. And what we're supposed to do is research that fungus and figure out how to destroy it using its own chemicals. So there's survival aspects, there's relaxing cleaning, there's what they said a mix of FPS gameplay, so first-person shooter action and Powerwash Sim. I don't know, it's really unique. I like it a lot, but I don't actually know if any of this is going to add up to what they called a story-based cleaner. So this is a narrative-based game, too. There's a lot of story and world building going on in the background here. I don't know how it's all going to blend together, but I'm really excited. So far, it looks great, and the artwork I've seen was really fantastic. Yes, early access. Ooh, that's pretty. Holy cow. As humanity spread through the galaxy, fleeing a dying Earth, a group of mystical field scientists called the Scarabs were formed. Where catastrophe strikes, Scarabs go. Their study of death in the cosmos will unlock human immortality, the Ambrosia Project. The cluster in the rings of Saturn is an agricultural colony that has been met with one such devastating catastrophe. Welcome home, Dahlia. Alright, so we're a little more than just a cleanup crew, it sounds like. We're trying to find the key to human immortality by studying the dead? I guess each time there's a disaster, we, maybe it's talking more about, like, preserving the entire human race, because then we find, like, cures to these disasters that occur. Oh, alright. I've got, like, robot hand. That's pretty cool, and this is my chemical sprayer, I guess. I can narrow it. Horizontal. Oh, I see. You can change the basic, or the spray type. Ah, it is just like Powerwash. Hi-de-ho, what's up, Matt? Sorry, I didn't see I was yapping. I got flashlight. Alright. I love this art style. It's very Borderlands. Maz, recording check. Right, comms are good. Let's do this by the books. These are observation notes from Scarab Dahlia Volkova. Scarab Internal Network. Maz. Good luck, D. Dahlia, I'll be running... Oh, hang on, I'm still talking. I've arrived at the cluster, the Saturn Agricultural Colony. Unknown crisis, unknown death toll. I'll be running dispatching comms for you while you're at the cluster. Send me your observation notes. I'll analyze samples you upload, same as always. I'm with you, D. You'll be okay. Scarabs want you to find and extract anything else there that matters. And given it's the Scarabs, it's probably gross. Probably an organ of some kind. You'll know it when you see it. You know this place better than us, Maz. I know this place better than him, so I've been here before. Theoretically. Yep. Oh, this looks fine. Yo! Look at that! That's absurd. Holy cow. I wish I could, like, walk up. There we go. Look at it. It's so pretty! The art style reminds me of, like, The Long Dark, which is always a compliment. What was this thing? Public notices. Please don't blame us. We started asking Hale about it. Exofungus growing where it shouldn't. Regrowing when we pruned it. More cluster lung cases than before. Cluster lung? What a horrifying name for something. We saw grains of sand instead of a beach. Hale told us not to worry. The fact that we all believed her is proof of how scared we are. B-ring agriculturist. Find those who stayed behind. I can't believe Gerald won't evacuate. He just didn't want to come. Said this was his home. He kept refusing me. He deserves a goodbye, even if he didn't get a good death. Everybody here did. Hale's still here, running a ship of the dead into the maw of the beast she won't make eye contact with. Lori Walsh, B-ring agriculturist. Huh. So these are public notices? Not surprised Hale's still running the place. She loved this colony more than me, I'm pretty sure. So there are still people here. Is that the fungus? I'm gonna touch it. Exploder fruit, it's called. Sure. The cluster is filled with alien fungus. Each fungus has distinct fruit, which can be collected. Yummy. Where's my mouse? Hello? Oh, okay. Weird. Electric fruit. Yoink? Do I have like an inventory? Not that I can tell. Lori Walsh personal emails. Sure. To Gerald Parker. If they call Dahlia, it's too late. Who calls for the Undertaker before they call the doctor? Hale will call for a scarab, but she won't even say her stepdaughter's name. You know what it means if Dahlia comes, Gerald. Please leave with us. With me. Oh, so I am not the person they call in to solve the problem. If only Hale understood she was the reason I left. So, hang on a minute. So, stepdaughter's name? Okay, so... Is she... Gerald Parker? Oh no, Hale. Hale is our stepmother. Okay. So our father lived here, maybe? I'm gonna turn the sensitivity up. Just a little bit. There. A little bit more. Okay, perfect. Lockdown alert. This lab is under quarantine. Manual overrides required to progress. Attached note, this room was originally built before our grav generators were working. Check the ceilings. Nat. Oh, it looks like a Borderlands art style. It's very cel-shaded, yeah. I like it, though. It's got a lot of 3D elements to it. It's not relying too much on the 2D style. So, they said check the ceilings? Like these wires? Check the ceilings. This room was before our grav generators were working. Oh, right here. Cool. That is less cool. Dahlia is equipped with a chemical sprayer that will dissolve alien fungus on contact. I sure love my alien fungus removal squad. My friends and family in the Goop Brigade. Nice. What about this stuff? Do I need to... No, it's chill, I guess. What? Is this fungus? It looks like fungus. But I guess it's not all string... Ooh, that's weird. Maz, the exofungus shouldn't be growing here. It's usually well contained. It has to be... Oh! Oh! Wait, back up, back up. Oh. Hey, listen. My thingy is clogged. Well, shit. When foot fungus goes bad. Gross. So is this gonna like react to me and try and get me? Kinda seems like it will. Flambe. Oh, ew. I already did that. Ew. Oh god, it is still growing. What's that thing? Oh. Excuse me, Bucks. Surely this isn't harmful to my health at all. I don't like that it's still growing. Stop. Stop that. I wonder if it's the kind of thing where you want to cut it off from the main growth, or if that even matters. I like the water physics, too. And this is why you're given shower shoes in the army. Because you have horrifying alien fungus that tries to eat your flesh. I mean, I guess athlete's foot is kind of exactly that, if we're being honest. This seems important. Can I, like, pick it up? I can kick it around. Whoa! I have a grappling hook. Oh, I can... Yeah! Oh, it works, just like I thought it would. I'm so smart. I've got a grappling hook. Be gone, fungus! Be gone! I banish thee. Ah, so if you destroy the core of it, the rest of this stuff kind of burns off, it looks like? Hell yeah. What was that? Oh, there's nothing over here. The fungus among us. 10 out of 10 you could throw things. Game of the year. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing? We're harvesting fruit. Harvest fungal fruit using Dahlia sprayer by cleaning the base to sever the fruit from its stalk. Fruit can be damaged, so use care when harvesting. Ah, I gotta be more careful about my power washing. Yeah, this is like Powerwash Simulator mixed with... Oh god, it's spreading. Hang on. Chill. Chill. Ow. Ow. Electric fungus. So was that last one like a fire fungus? Oh, there's the fruit. I was spraying it. I didn't even see it. My fruit! Oh, it's still great quality. Hey! Hey, whoa! Oh, it's quick. It's quick. Oh, there's a healing station. I wasn't even reading the dialogue. Is there like a log for the dialogue? Whoops. Number one dad joke. Can't stay for long, need to get back to work soon. Word. That was shocking. Oh, ow! I didn't see what the dialogue said. I was busy trying to oh, that was a ow! Ow! Can I throw this through here? Yeah. Yup! That didn't do nearly what I wanted it to. Okay. Sever the fruit from the stalk. Carefully. Ow. 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 Electric fungus! You're telling me this is all the same species somehow? So these work like wires. The other ones sort of work like a big AoE thing. This one is like wires between these generators. So this one, I want like the narrow beam to cut them loose. What does this say? Fungus propagation hypothesis. We have a good backlog of viable seeds thanks to crossbreeding earth crops with the exofungus. Why are we doing that? Why are we trying to crossbreed it? Our team is good, the best actually. Nobody can do what we do. And that's what's annoying me. We can't supply enough seeds to feed the whole galaxy. They'll only grow in the cluster's soil. any other soil, and nothing. No growth, not even a hint of it. I can't isolate what protein structure the Leviathan has that the fungus needs. The Leviathan? What? No, wait a minute. Nobody said anything about a Leviathan. All right. What is the Leviathan giving the fungus here that normal soil can't? Is this Mycopunk? I got that impression that it was very similar. It's attacking the fungus idea in a very similar manner. Something about some types of fungus having different powers and ways of killing it, I think. Okay, so I said the same thing anyways. I keep finding fungus growing in the vents. I know it's seeking electrical sources to feed, obviously, but why oh yes, obviously. You know how fungus looks for electrical outlets to feed off of. You guys, like this video if you have horrifying fungus growing from your electrical sockets, because that's normal. But why the vents? There's nothing in there, no power sources. Sometimes kids crawl through them, but that's it. It's looking for something. I just don't know what. Maybe easy prey. That's horrifying. All right. Yeah. These are all great quality. I must have done a fantastic job. This room is clean. I wonder when I get to do, like, crafting and stuff. I guess I should heal myself since the station... Ooh, there's some. Gotta get rid of all of it. I do kind of wish there was, like, a meter, like in Powerwash Sim, that told me how clean each room was. Oh, so that saves the game, too, at the healing station. Okay. So is each room going to be sort of like a puzzle like this? Or is there going to be more open cleaning? Okay, that's more of the explodey fruit, right? Yep. I didn't get any chemicals on the fruit. It's the first time coming home in 15 years, and I don't even know who's alive. Is anyone alive? Oh. The tether. Dolly is equipped with the tether. That's my garage door opening underneath my feet. Hold right click to pull Dahlia towards a location. Yes, I learned this already. You probably should have told me that before you wanted me to... Ooh. Oh, it wanted me to watch this happen, huh? That's why it electrified this door. It wanted me to watch it take over this room. That's so scary. Alright. Public notices. To all cluster inhabitants from Maeve de Angelis. Come on, people, you know what to do. We've run evac drills before, so why are you not doing it? Lab 6 in B Ring, meet Illabot or Lori Walsh here within the next 6 hours, or they cannot help you. Cluster colony management. Maeve, we haven't spoken since I left. She was everything to me once upon a time. Were you roommates? Was that it? Ah! Aha! Sneaky fungus. Can I jump? That's blood. That is almost certainly blood. I can't jump that high, though. Can I, like, grapple my way up there? Maybe I should. Maybe I should deal with it from down here. There's a maximum limit on my thingy, though. I'm just trying to be careful. Ah, I can grapple around. That's cool. Ooh, what's this? Backpack? Wait! It's okay, no fall damage. We're chill. Exploder samples. Oh, for free? I have an idea. And it is... That's not where I wanted that. Alright, we'll do it the old... Ah! These... Okay, the physics from this are a little weird. It said there's going to be zero-G environments in this game, too. Because like my walking movement? Okay, I can run. Never mind. Ooh. Oh, it's not a backpack, it's a power cell. Alright, so now this is opened up. More exploder samples. I guess that's what this fungus is, exploder fungus. Oh! Is this where the people evacuated from? How did the fungus grow so wildly so quickly? Dolly's Heather can grab items that are lighter than her. Yes, I know this. Okay, so this is zero. Oh, they're blowing up. So these are all... Some of these are poor quality, I guess because I damaged them with the tether. Oh. Yeah. I'm glad gravity still works for my chemicals, though. Let me see if it does, actually. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I take that back. This is very satisfying. Okay, now this one, the electric fungus, you're next. Let me grab... I don't see the fruit anywhere. So let me clear some of this stuff out. Ah, it reached the ceiling lights. So whenever it's attached to something, it, like, overloads it. Let's try one of these. Hell yeah. Alright. And once it's cut off from the main body, it seems to be... Like, when it turns dark, it's no longer powered. Just like this thing, I could... Ah, it'll die off on its own without power. So as long as you separate it from a power source... Ah, I can't get in there, though. Are these specimen containers, or are they using them as batteries? Interesting. What's the hazard pay like? I think I'm doing this for free? I'm part of, like, an organization called the Scarabs that's looking to study the dead from events like this. I don't know if they pay me. I know I'm some kind of specialist. And apparently I do, like, get called to these scenarios. But I'm doing it for the betterment of humanity or something? Something along those lines? For seeking human immortality. Where's your fruit? Where is it? Maybe I'm not looking for the fruit. I just need to get rid of as much of it as I can. This room is clear. Oh, there we go. There's something else down there. Wait. Here. Oh, let me get it. How did it even get under there? Gimme. There we go. You at least get dental? I should ask that. From the looks of it, it may have been batteries. Yeah, I think they are. They are hooked up to wires. I think they're using the fungus as batteries here. My question is, they said they couldn't produce enough food for everybody. And I'm wondering if that was the reason they were crossbreeding this fungus. Because they're like, this grows at an abnormally fast rate. If we can make it into something edible, then we can feed everybody. Right? Ha 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 ha. Wrong. Will this work? Nah, with the shot, though. That's definitely blood. And that is a dead guy, I think. With fungus coming out of his head. How do I get in there? Ooh, wait. Wait. Aha! This window is broken. Maz, I found a body. Cause of death, cluster lung. This is what cluster lung does, huh? His helmet's really cool, though. How do let me inspect. There was a prompt to inspect. Let me do it. Cause of death, cluster lung. Time of death greater than 48 hours. Yes. Ambrosia sample non-viable. Scarab consent. NA. Scarab consent. Oh, so I guess they give consent ahead of time, and if they die, we have the right to study their body if they have like a viable sample. Not a candidate for the Ambrosia project. It's been too long. Oh, spooky. Well, I can't clean him either, so he just has to stay there, I guess. Sorry, dude. You just get stuck there. Hail Volkova's personal emails. Received a warning from the one who sees, who knows, to hail Volkova. It sleeps, but it does not dream. If it dreams, its dream will end all of time. Are we talking about the Leviathan, huh? Is that it? Is the Leviathan the one who sees, who knows? Or is that somebody's OC that they're role-playing as, and they're like a crime lord or something? Are we really just gonna leave this guy here? I guess so. Oh. Leviathan organ. When did the cluster start digging them up? Leviathan organ. Ew. It's dripping. Yoink? Ew? Return to the shuttle airlock. Whoa! I see. Dahlia can sprint. Oh, okay. I didn't know that this was gonna happen. Drop that, please. Oh, it's overloaded again. Get off. Get off the battery. The fungus is trying to stop me. No. No. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's catching up. Back. Uh-oh. Yee. Oh my god, help. Hang on. I just have to wait for it to... Okay, so it recharges faster if I don't let it get clogged. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Okay. Okay, fine. Just put that right in my face. Why don't you? That wasn't hardly fair. Maz, Maeve, if she's here, she's dead? Yeah. Ow! Stupid splody fungus. Ow! Let me in. Let me in! Wait. Fruit. Never mind. Fruit exploded. Oh no, this is worse than Black Lung. True? Oh, okay, so this isn't like a single open world... What is wrong with my face? Oh my god! Not to be a jerk, but... Why do I look like that? Sorry, maybe that's just how people look in the future. Exploder fruit fungus samples, 21. Electric fungus fruit samples, 30. Ambrosia project samples collected, none. Sample type, Leviathan. So there's different types of outbreaks we're going to be fighting, maybe? Return to skip to craft. Return to shuttle. So it's like each one's a level, I guess, we go through. Scarab jobs, Scarab terminal? Oh, so here's how we upgrade. Or research? Spray reservoir, recharge delay. Yes, do that first. Okay. This is kind of a bland UI here for how colorful the rest of the game is. I'm not super fond of the way this looks. That's not bad. Remember SNES or PS1 faces? True, true. I mean, it didn't look bad once I was in the shuttle there. Do I only have like 3 slots or something? Or maybe those are active abilities. Powerful spray, more powerful version of basic chemical spray. Increase the reservoir size. Recharge rate. Give me reservoir size. I have almost, like, none. Okay, I need more electric samples. Sticky tether that attaches to fungus. Increases health. Electro damage resistance, fire damage resistance, spore cloud damage resistance. Fast electric spray. Oh, so there's where we get our different cleaning fluids. I really wonder if this was inspired by Powerwash Sim. Like, it has to have been. Ceres B ring. Is this like level select? I guess so. So we finished that one. Perform Gerald Parker's last rites. Vitals went offline at a community homestead. Find Gerald Parker's body and obtain his DNA sample for the Ambrosia Project. Ambrosia Project sequences DNA of the recently dead in pursuit of reversing cellular decay in humans. So this is their family farm, Parker and Walsh. I'm really intrigued by this. This isn't nearly as simplistic as I thought it would be. And not just the story, too, the gameplay as well. D, you're looking for a farmer by the name of Gerald Parker. He's a late consent to the Ambrosia Project submitted during the crisis. Scans indicate he's recently deceased, hopefully still within the 48-hour viability window. I know being back here is hard for you, D, but think of it this way. Aren't you glad it's you that gets to be here, performing last rites? It's a chance to say goodbye. Well, seeing as I left this place, I'd imagine I'm not terribly happy about it. It's been upgraded with a new spray type and a better reservoir, plus T to swap... Have I? Flammable. Electric. I didn't realize I got those, but I... So I have a flamethrower now? Oh. What did I do? Oh, it like created a platform. As I remember Gerald Parker, he was crotchety to everyone but me, it seemed. I think he hated my stepmother more than I did. And that's saying something. I wonder if this stuff is like more vulnerable to the flammable stuff. Maybe not. I'm gonna keep forgetting the keys here. Get off that. I'm just gonna go ahead and sever this thing. Go. I wish I knew what caused it to react. If there are certain things that do and do not cause it to react. Resident Manifest. Lot assignments. Lot A, Gerald Parker, probationary warning. Probationary warning? Lori Walsh good standing. So everybody hates him. He hates everyone else, and Lot C is vacant. Note attached from Gerald Parker. I get veto power on all applications for Lot C. Suck a lemon if you hate it. Ah. He's one of those guys. I see. Perhaps this is why everyone hated him. Because he hated everyone else. I love the art style, dude. This is a really good-looking game. Splish splash. All clean. Electric fungus shouldn't be here. This was an earth crop farm. Should the other fungus be here? Oh, oh, oh! Back! Back. Dead guy. Back. It's such a weird, like, mixed bag here. Because we have to be careful about cleaning this stuff up, but also, like, our job is to kill this stuff. But we're harvesting it as well, and using dead bodies to, like, try and find immortality. A really bizarre juxtaposition here. We are not the good guys. We don't need you to come visit. Gerald Parker to Hale Volkova. Hale, got your note about the upcoming routine visit. We'd be happy to host you, but only if you'll work the pasture like the rest of us. You want access to our crops? You gotta work the fields, just like everyone else. Sincerely, Gerald, an actual farmer, Parker. Received, this is your 4th warning. Gerald, I've told you before, please stop stealing my admin access to post notes everywhere. We're all annoyed by Hale, but I can't keep resetting my passwords. I know a rat. It's not a rats. I'm really sick of listening to creatures scrabbling around here. It's not rats. I keep a clean place, and Hale evidently conveniently told us all the exo-life were dead. So, then what is it, Miss Smarty Pants Maeve? Fungus. He was right all along. Alright, who are you? Cluster lung. Time of death greater than 48 hours? Yes. Ambrosia sample non-viable. So, the consent form does not matter. Did you try and evacuate with the others and get stuck? Am I supposed to do something with these? I know it said part of my job was to put the dead to rest. I don't feel like I'm doing that. I feel like I'm just kind of leaving them where they lay to rot. Ooh, wait. Chill. Chill. Yoink! Okay, that doesn't quite work. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I went and did it, huh? That was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of resources that just got thrown away there. Can I, like, retry that? Abandoned... Oh. I thought it would tell me what the abandoned mission button would do, but okay. Never mind. Okay, let's try that again. I'd rather not destroy all of the resources all at once. I don't know what the different types of things do. Is the flammable stuff effective against electric, maybe? Doesn't seem to be. I do have a lot more of it, it seems like. Let me see if... Let's try the electrical. How about that? Okay, so the electrical just... Oh, I see how this works. So I can, like, set wires with this, effectively. Using the fungus, I can create wires. You see how this chunk here is powered? I bet you if I connect it to this other stuff... Yeah, it transmits power. That's really cool. Why is it on fire? Ah, so if I want to destroy the fungus but not my wires, I can use the flammable stuff, it would seem. Maybe it's like more precise than the liquid, but less damaging. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Nice. I do like restoring the lights to normal and things like that. It makes me feel useful. So does that mean I could theoretically power this door? Maybe not. Maybe that's a little much. Okay. Oh! It's coming after me right there. He was reaching for me. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to incinerate the corpses. No? Okay. Worth a shot. Deactivate. Alright, alright. Maz, I hope the alarm didn't interfere with the recording too much. Was there supposed to be an alarm running? Boop, boop. We already read that. Okay. This, right? Stuff. Well, some of the fruit survived. That works. That's enough for me. Whoop. Well, I wanted to try and save that one. This looks absolutely horrendous. He has, like, eyeballs on his hand. Look at that. Ew. His head exploded. Cause of death, cluster lung, non-viable sample. Never seen this advanced of cluster lung before. I hope you're at peace now. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. How about you? Non-viable sample. Cause of, or time of death greater than 48 hours. I've scanned another victim of the crisis. Okay. So I guess... No, it thinks I'm carrying something. There. Okay. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm wondering if the 48-hour time limit is the, like, we have to get within 48 hours to... What is that? What is that? That is a slug. It's moving. Hello? Hi. I knew it! Okay. What the... Huh? What? Ew! Stop that! Be gone! Ah! Toxic! Ew! Oh, okay. So this is what the flamethrower is for. Be gone! Die! Weird fungus grub. So there's monsters now, huh? Alien life forms? We were brought up believing they were all eradicated before I was even born. Well, about that. Oh, here we go again. Alright. Oh! I'm gonna blow up the whole room. Screw it. It's on fire now. I wonder if the chemicals will even hurt the buggos. Well, that exploded. Sounds like it's hurting them. I think letting them burn is actually the safest way to get the fruit. Oh, that didn't go well. Electric fruit? Is that it? No, that's a dead guy. I don't know where it went. It might have shattered or something. Gimme. Ow. Ow. Mold spores. Would you... You stop that. Where are you? Wait. Wait. This thing's got a lot of range on it. No! We're not doing this. Ow! We are not... Ow! Ew! You're gross. Quit it. Quit. Burn! Burn! Okay. Can everything stop bouncing all over the place, please? Oh, it fell down into the reactor? This is a reactor room, isn't it? Look at it. Trying to get to the fruit on the other side of this desk. This is really cool. I like this a lot. Okay, still great quality. Deactivate the powered alarm. Farm notices. Dearest Hale, I knew you'd try to spy on our supply list. I've said it before, you don't need to know our supply levels. These supplies are for us. Best regards, Gerald Parker. Gerald never let Hale off the hook. Good. Some electric samples there. For this, exploder samples. Take this. I imagine I'm supposed to throw this into that duct. So let me finish up with this room first. Cause of death, cluster lung. Time of death greater than 48 hours. So non-viable sample. In death, one with the stars. You could call it that. You can actually see like where the fungus is cut off, like the electricity running through it. Once it's separated from a power source, it's no longer dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. Does this grappling hook come from between my fingers? Oh, there's a little grappling hook gun on the back of my hand. It would seem. I bet that like having to run away at the end is probably the what's the motivation. God, I can't speak English today. The motivation for clearing the place early on when you're not being chased, so that there's not as much to deal with when you come back through. Otherwise, they really should give me one. I'm assuming that's it, but if there isn't, open flame. Open flame? Where? Here? No, it's fine. The UI sort of reminds me of, Hard Space Shipbreaker, actually. Oh, sorry, dude. Something's still sparking. This up here. There's not another fruit, is there? This is sort of relaxing. Ah, they're coming out of the vents. That's right. Is that a lever? I guess that's to, like, release the pipe. Emergency release clamp. Been watching The Expanse recently, so I have a lot of sci-fi tech on the brain. Maybe I'm not supposed to go through that. That's his skull! Ah! Oh! Oh! Ah! Whatever this cluster lung is, I don't like it. In fact, I think it kind of sucks. What's in here? I loved these vents. Hid out here all the time with Maeve. Our own secret passageways, our own place. So I'm guessing this is telling me there's going to be secrets in this game, huh? Aha! Yeah! Can I crouch or something? Like, am I... I'm stuck. Hello? Crouch? I'm too tall! Can't get through here! Oh, that stinks. Come on! C, control... There it goes. I've been mashing control... Wait, hang on. C, control... Shift... What happened? Oh, there it goes. That's so weird. Equipped with a tether. Yes, I know. Ah. He's spitting at me. I think the regular chemical does more damage to those guys. Oh, he's running. I saw him. I seen him. Get him, get him. Yeah, before he can turn into a mold spore. Get out of here. Okay, it doesn't seem like it can stick to the fungus, so maybe that's why I can't use it. Hang on, I'm trying to get the electric fruits without causing too much damage here. So I want to stay away from the explodey stuff. Mold spores! Mold spores! Oh, it's icky down here! Okay, I didn't want to go that way. Wait! Relax. I didn't want to go that way. Wait, oh, there it goes. That's alright. I gotta go down here anyways. I don't wear, like, a mask or anything when I do this. What's up with that? I feel like if I cut the electricity, like the power to these fruits, they should stop generating electricity. Ow. Alright, who are you? Cause of death? Unknown. Well, I could take a guess as to what happened to him. Oh my god, this wasn't cluster long. What happened here? It's not? Oh, his head fell off. He turned into fuzz. He turned into mold. He must be a gamer. That's a big old fungus tower in the middle there. Can I do something about these spores? Maybe? Like this purple stuff? No? How about this stuff? No? Alright, well. I don't know. Do I need this to be powered for some reason? I don't want to go in the mold spores! Stop it! Our motto, remember, we dig together, we grow together, we survive together. We die together. I have a feeling about the exposed events and all that. Okay, so ideally one does not enter the mold spores, yes? Yes, right. So let's, like... This really doesn't work so well when there's gravity. Oh, come on. They need to give me the option to, like, mantle stuff when I'm in gravity. Okay, that's cleared. Lori Walsh personal emails. It talks back at night when it's just the stars and me. I hear it. It knows we eat it. Are you talking about the fungus? The fungus is alive. It is... That's... I mean, that's really terrifying. I yelled at Gerald because he kept blaming me for the talking, but it's not me! It's not me! It's not me! It's not me! Everybody's evacuating. I'm helping those who don't know where to go first. Of course, Gerald won't budge. I want him to come with me, but he keeps saying somebody needs to stay back in case there are others. But who will be left? The fungus. It speaks! Be gone. Yeah, I feel like I should get some kind of bonus based on how well I clean the place. What stopped me from getting up there? Oh god, the physics are so weird in this game, dude. Electric samples? Exploder samples? Okay. I wonder, there's like these bright green vents around. I'm wondering if those are like fungus spawn points, right? Oh, I can use R instead of T. That's so much easier. Padded wall. Cool. Bucket of weird sludge. Whoa! Slug! Die! Okay. What am I stuck on? Come on! There we go. Back in here? Oh, is this like a quick escape route? Probably not, because I'm gonna, in my panic, I'm not gonna be able to move around with the stinking grappling hook. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, no, this is a different place. Gerald. Hi. Wish I came back sooner, you stubborn ox. Was he our dad? He's breathing. It sounds like. Look at the spacesuit thing. It's got like a crank on the back. Not to interrupt, but I kind of want to check everything else out first. This is personal terminal. It's past midnight. Cut it out. Dang it, Lori, I need you to quit with the whispering. Who are you even whispering to? It's just us here. Can't sleep it out with your psh, psh, psh. Lost track of the days. Of course, I forgot to eat. Or lose the will to. Lori makes me food, watches me eat it. Told her to evacuate, not to worry about me. Not worth worrying about, plain and simple. Even if I were, I ain't leaving, no matter what the fool says. Maeve DeAngelis. Gerald Parker. I knew I wouldn't see your name on the evac list, old man. Dahlia and I always called you a stubborn ox for a reason. I've reset your admin access. You have full run of the silo and pasture. I'll redirect some additional supplies your way also. If we get out of this alive, you owe me the recipe for your stew. Deal? And that's me. I have to leave you here. I can't live under Hale's shadow anymore. Thank you for letting me hide in your crops when Hale was looking for me. I know you don't believe in the scarab search for immortality, but it's an out. I have to take it. Look after Maeve while I'm gone, okay? So Hale was our stepmother? Did Gerald save an email I wrote him? 15 years ago? I haven't been here in 15 years? Sorry, Gerald. I'll be out of here soon. It really, like, it looks vaguely chemical still, but it also looks like fire. I really like the effects here. They're very simple. Oh, that was burning me. Okay, so anytime I see a warning, it means I'm taking damage. That's good to know. Toilet. Heat vent? Gerald's apartment. I've never been here before. You liked your privacy in a clean place. Crisis took even that from you. So this crisis is big enough that we have a special name for it, so... Uh-oh, careful. Get splooshed. Oh, it's spread back out since I was in there. Look at that. What? Ow! Ow! What open flame? Where? I feel like the regular chemical should be able to put out the fire. Did I go up here before? Ow! 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 Is this the way I came in? I think this is the way I came in. Oh, I destroyed it. Ow! I think I destroyed it again. No, I didn't. There it is. Get the bug. Come on, grab it! Grab it! I don't think I went this way, but... I don't think it's going to trigger the escape protocol or whatever just by getting Gerald. I think I'm looking for that organ still. Oh god, I'm going to die in here. Come on! Alright. Why are Lori Walsh's personal emails in a stairwell somewhere? Like, all these computers are in really strange locations. Or I guess maybe this is her apartment. Her apartment is a stairwell. See, the electric stuff is back. And there's samples up there. How would I get to those? They look like they're outside. They are outside. How would I get that? Wrong one. This way. Doesn't look like I take fall damage. Let's heal myself before I die. Ooh, cinematic. Oh my god. Gerald Parker, the cluster, year 2240. I'm only recording this because Lori says so. I do not care what happens to my body, I will be dead. Make moonshine or save humanity. It's yours now. Begin bioremediation. That's really pretty. Oh, hang on. There it goes. Never let me down when I was a kid. But I was the one to do this for you. Aw, that's sweet. You're interrupting a moment! Yeah, there's no timer to get out of here this time. Whoa, it's me. You're bad. Uh-oh, mold spores. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ow. Alright. Hey, hey! See you over there. Well, there it goes. Kinda hard to get the exploder samples, not gonna lie. Oh well. Burn it all! Never mind, it's not working. This stuff is just too powerful, huh? Maybe this stuff has to be exploded. No, no, come on. Come on. There it goes. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Stupid gravity. Okay, I want that. Oh, well, ow. Well, ow. Wait, wait. Up. Up. Okay. Oh. I hope I can get like a stronger tether or something eventually. What do I do about this stuff? Man, it explodes when I tether to it. Ow. Frickin' ow. 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 This room sucks. I'm out. Screw it. Hey. No. I'm leaving. If I can figure out how to get the hell out of here. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. I never had to use any electric stuff. I still don't really figure out how to use a lot of these things. There's also a bug where if I... Oop. No. Ah, you... Okay, the entire ceiling is exploding. No. Oh, it's coming in from the outside, huh? It's growing on the outside of this place somehow. I had the fast track back, but I sure didn't take it. Oh well. I made it anyways. Hey! Quit that. Stop it. Samples. Alright, well, works for me. Joe would have done anything for Lori, even in death. Hello, hope you all are doing well. What's up, Noodles? Oh, you're just in time for the end. So that's Ambrosia's Sky. I am fascinated. This game is taking a really kind of bizarre look at death. In that these people, when they know they're going to die, they can consent to have their body harvested to try and find human immortality. I don't know how I feel about immortality. Specifically, maybe we could focus on like finding a cure for cluster lung first, because that seems to be the prevailing issue here. But mechanically, the game is really, really fascinating. I couldn't really figure out what the different types were, but I could see how they would supposed to be used, like to set the explosives off, for example, or the electric stuff is to create wires. Basically, I think they probably should have had that included in the demo. Some puzzles that required you to use those things to get through. Because I didn't really get it. But the mix of like Powerwash Simulator and a survival game, really cool. I admit I was more expecting like an open world game where there are crafting tables here and there that you use to upgrade your equipment. And I'm maybe a tad disappointed it doesn't have that level of sandbox nature to it. But they could also just create much larger levels to give that sort of like viscera cleanup detail feeling to it. Because I'd like to explore more of this game, you know? Like, I'd like to get into the guts of these stations and see what's really lurking around out there. I don't know. The art style is very captivating. I love the art style. I love the way that it's building its world here slowly and like a little bit at a time while still giving you these things that it doesn't give you the answer to. Like the Leviathan, what the hell is that? What's the Leviathan and why does it give us dirt? And this fungus is sentient, apparently. Probably some sort of hive mind. Maybe connected to this Leviathan as well. Who knows? There's a lot to love here. But there's also a lot of rough edges. I was hitting a lot of terrain. Just random corners of things that should not have stuck to me were blocking me off. There's also, it's pretty one-sided when it comes down to the cleaning currently. It's just spray stuff. Be careful because there's fruit sometimes. Don't step into the very obvious circles. You know, the slugs were a good addition, and the spores, so that was starting to change things up. But the physics are so weird that getting around through those parkour-type environments, staying out of the spores, for example, really, really tough. Not very satisfying to do. Maybe I was supposed to get like a better tether later on, and that would make things like that easier. But it didn't feel good. Even without the tether stuff, I was getting caught on the corners of stairs. Like I wasn't tall enough to. I was just too tall to get through that one opening. The game never told me how to crouch. I could figure it out, obviously, but it was a weird mess of like trying to toggle it because there's such a delay between when you pushed it that every time I'd trigger it, it would untrigger before I realized what I'd done. Anyways, the game is rough around the edges, but the style here is really fantastic. I love the cel-shaded aspect of it. The world building is phenomenal. I'm really fascinated by this Ambrosia project that's trying to find human immortality and what it has to do with this fungus. Internet died. What did I miss? We finished the demo. We're talking about how the game sort of turned out. Because the mix of Powerwash Simulator and especially like at the end there when I had to like fight my way back through the first station to get out, that was really cool. But some of the puzzles are a little more frustrating than they are satisfying, you know? And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't spray apart that explosive stuff at the end when I could everywhere else in the game. So if they're gonna make some types of fungus that you can't destroy, they need to make it obvious. and maybe give me a reason why. I also really want to see more types of fungus, like a lot more. And I don't mean they don't all have to be manipulatable types, but for example, that spore fungus, I'd like to be able to clear that off with maybe fire or something. Or maybe I get a vacuum where I can suck up spores and like replant those clouds somewhere else, because maybe they also do something. Learning to exploit the fungus here, I think, is going to be the big game changer. Because the mixture of Powerwash and like a survival FPS is fascinating, and that's enough to get people interested. But your rating, how much people really love this game and recommend it to other people, is going to come down to the story, which you seem to be... I'm talking to the developers pretty directly, I guess. Which the developers seem to be pretty heavy on. But if that's going to be the case, like if this is going to be a story-heavy game, I would highly recommend they hire some voice actors. It gives the characters a lot more character. It makes them feel much more alive. And it's very hard to become attached to a character that you never hear the voice of. There are ways to do it, right? Like our character I would probably eventually become attached to. But these people that I've just met, Gerald, for example, the music helped a lot. The music is fantastic. But if I had heard Gerald's voice, you know, over the loudspeaker or something, and seen like the actual physical notes that he supposedly put on everything, I would have cared a lot more about him. As it was, all I heard is he's a crotchety old man, and then when Dahlia gets to him, she says, "Oh yeah, he treated me well," and then that's supposed to like drastically change my opinion of the guy. So they got to work on their character building a bit here. And voice acting, I think, would help with that a lot. I think it would absolutely be worth the investment, because I don't imagine they would need a ton of voice actors for a game like this, and I don't imagine it would be a ton of lines. But when everything is a note, like all of the world building is done through notes that you just find at random terminals scattered along each level, it's not very good for telling a story. Environmental storytelling is also going to need to be a lot more involved here. Like finding that guy who had like his head popped off when he was squished under that door. Like, that was completely unrelated to the story, but having little side stories that around each station that aren't involved maybe to the greater picture, but their stories are still important. Maybe finding the end of them, I could get like some small reward for each of them, like a cache of resources or something. I think that would be significantly more encouraging to the player to like actually explore, because it's very easy to get lost in this game. A lot of the space station looks very similar, and that's another thing you're probably going to want to address. The different assets and the variety of those assets is great, but the overall feel of each room is very similar. It's very easy to get lost, especially with the vents and stuff. Yeah, if it's going to be more story, voice actors would help with that. Yeah, there's too many games that rely on story have just too much reading. There's nothing wrong with that, but voice actors help. It matters. It does. And I think this game would benefit from it quite a bit. Overall, I'm really excited about this game, though. This is fascinating. It reminds me, surprisingly, of Slime Rancher, just in the way that the game kind of looks and functions and feels. With just weird monsters to deal with. They're also going to want to be a little more unique with their monsters, right? The fungus... the first group of it, the, like, big puffy explodey fungus, was very weird looking, very nasty, very obviously alien. And then the electric fungus was just like these weird stalks, not as interesting. I want to see what the developers can really come up with, and I'm sure they've got some pretty nasty ideas in mind. But the slugs were just random. Yeah, the wall of text is a turn off to a lot of people, for sure, for sure. The slugs felt very copy-paste from every other Alien game ever. Show me some fungus monsters, man. They don't even have to look like a creature. It could be a plant. It can be a fungus. I've been attacked by a mushroom before. Look at Dark Souls. They got mushrooms with hands. Anyways. I'm really looking forward to like, seeing more of this game. Hopefully they'll release, like, a more in-depth playtest later on. Maybe they'll update the demo, because I'd like to see more of this game before we, like, before I give a full-on opinion of it. I'm still going to make a review of this, what I've seen, but I'd like to see kind of what direction. It's hard to feel out this game right now. It's very, very thin demo here. It tells me a lot about how the game's going to look, but not a whole lot about how the game's going to feel in the long run, I guess. How it will maintain its audience. Or some dead bodies with fungus. Zombies. Yeah, I don't know about zombies. We don't need to have zombies. But something more on brand with the fungus. You know, the slugs are cool, but it's a slug, you know? Make it a mushroom blob or something. And you don't have to explain it. It doesn't have to look like anything reasonable. In fact, it may actually be better if it doesn't look like anything normal. So yeah, improvement on the physics, and some more levels to this story is what I really want. That, they clean up the gameplay a little bit, make it a bit more... Saw a lot of placeholders, claimers too. Yeah, I'm really fascinated by the idea of using a different fungus to your advantage, but I feel like there needs to be more of a process to researching each one. And maybe there will be, and it just starts you off straight out of the gate with, like, the fire and the electric fungus, because those are the two basic ones. There should be tons of other ones. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for, like, lots of different attachments and ways to use your gun and puzzles to solve with the different kinds of fungus. And sometimes where maybe even you don't have the specific, like, if I didn't have the electric fungal thing, I would need to, like, try and direct it, prevent it from growing in other directions to force it to grow to, like, an outlet, to open a door for me or something, to transmit electricity, that kind of thing. It talked a lot in the Steam page about using the environment to your advantage, and that didn't really happen a lot here. It was mostly just you clearing out the environment. So those are my big thoughts. But yeah, I'm fascinated by this. I love the emotional side of death that it's taking a look at here. But the style of it feels very cartoony, and the atmosphere is very heavy. I think it needs to take itself just a little less seriously at times, too. Like, our character needs to have some sort of sense of humor for us to like her, right? And it's a somber topic for sure. And if that's what they want to go all into, then they need to go all into that. And they need to maybe make the game less... I don't know, less colorful. Sounds like a strange way to put it, but more somber. More... I don't know. It just doesn't quite feel like it fits, I guess. It's hard to put my finger on how I would fix it, if I'm being honest. But it feels a little mismatched. If they take themselves a little less seriously and there's more time for humor and levity and stuff like that, I think it'll be perfect. I'm just talking off the top of my head while it's all fresh. But anyways, that's Ambrosia Sky. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm glad. This one came out of nowhere for me, but I'm really fascinated by it. So I hope everybody enjoyed. Thanks so much for listening to me today. I'm the voice in your head. You'll be hearing from me again real soon.